Dear friend, my toddler legit embarrassed me in public, but I didn't tell him or purposefully shame him for three very important reasons. Context: the little fella had been sniffly for days, and he was tired. And, as I'd find out, he was apparently hungry. Short story: he shouted at somebody. And even after I took him aside and worked with him to calm down, he would not apologize. Then came the icing on the cake. He repeated that impolite behavior, and I was so shocked and embarrassed that my good-natured little human had decided to act that way. He didn't take the second opportunity to apologize either, so I apologized on his behalf, took him out, and doled out the negative consequence that I had warned him about. We left empty-handed, and I whisked him out of the library into the car, completely dumbfounded. Thankfully, he didn't fight or argue. It was so good for us to have a peaceful space completely on our own. Here, in our safe space, he told me he thought the lady did not want to be his friend, and he told me that he was angry. So I debriefed what had happened. I reiterated that his behavior was impolite and unacceptable as he chomped down a hard-boiled egg. I explained that it is okay to feel angry, but it is not okay to act unkindly. We then talked about good choices and bad choices and their corresponding consequences, all without mention of my humiliation or me shaming him. Here are the three reasons why I didn't bring it up. 1, I didn't use it during the event to try and coerce the behavior that I wanted. I don't want him to act in efforts to please me. I want him to understand the difference between right and wrong and to consciously choose to do the right thing. I appreciate that this does entail lots of coaching and lots of debriefing, but I believe in the end, he'll have a better sense of right and wrong. 2, I didn't want to make this all about me. This was about his interaction with the lady. We have had many talks. We have done lots of role playing. We probably talk about resisting naughty impulses tens of times a day. Bringing me into the situation makes it unnecessarily complex. I wanted to focus on him and doing the right thing rather than me as a spectator. 3, an extension of the "you embarrassed me" argument is the idea that, stop, everybody is looking at you. While I do want him to have social awareness, I do not want to pile guilt upon him for doing something differently than other people. He shouldn't always follow others' action as his moral compass. While doing only what others do is a shortcut, I believe it would limit his life later on. I also don't want to enable him to have this excuse, "I'm not going to do it because nobody else is." As someone who is very self-conscious and received the comment "conscientious" on my report cards ever since I was in kindergarten, I don't want him to be bound by other people's opinions. I don't want him to live his life hyper-aware and fixated on what everybody else is thinking about him. Although rearing a super obedient child would be much easier at this stage and save me lots of time and energy and breath explaining all of the things, I want to raise an independent thinker who does the right thing even when it goes against the grain. So that's my take, and that's what's right for me and my Papa. And to end the story, after about 10 minutes had elapsed, we were able to re-enter the library and apologize to the lady, which made all of us feel so much better. Did this give you food for thought? May your outings with your own tykes be more pleasant. And if they decide to vent their crappiness on the unsuspecting public, may you continue to shower them with grace as you navigate out of the sticky situation and impart crucial life lessons, sharing infinite love.